Police have declared that tactical alert.
Lauren, take it away.
Yes, we have a lot going on here. Fireworks just went off, you guys, right here by the corner of 8th Street and Whole Foods. It sounded like a big explosion, and it looked like fireworks. Now, police are also down this way. We've seen smoke bombs go off as well. They're trying to disperse this crowd. Again, they're lined up here. You can see the police, the patrol cars are coming. Here they come down the road here. You know, so far everything has been really peaceful. Right now it is getting a little chaotic out here. At times people are screaming, there's sirens going off, you can hear the helicopters in the air. Again, this started off very peaceful, started at, most of the action started this evening at 6 o'clock. And as it's getting later in the evening here, things are picking up. And LAPD, they are, I'm only at my vantage point here, but I think they're going to be at every corner because I see them up here on 8th Street as well. And I'm seeing a fire on the ground. I'm not sure. It looks like there is a fire on the ground there on the
we can see it too,
yeah,
Lauren.
Burning something.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah. So we got that going on. And yeah, police have this all blocked off here. Right across the Whole Foods.
Yeah,
and this line, it's moving up here. We're moving with police as they're moving, trying to close this down.
Yeah, and of course that's a very stressful time for not only officers but protesters as well. Lots of different things happening all at once. And as our friend Dave from LAPD was telling us earlier tonight, Dave Avila, he was saying that there was that concern once nightfall happens, things could drastically change. And hopefully that's not the case. It still seems like officers are moving through downtown LA. You see them right there. They're trying to clear streets, trying to clear intersections. At least they're off the freeway, right, Jazz? At least that's a good thing.
They were on the 110. They exited. There were no major issues. They stayed in one line. That's what we were seeing earlier since about 5 or 6 p.m. when some groups got together and started this protest, federal courthouse to City Hall. But yeah, as Lauren has seen, things have escalated. And it always just seems to, as she mentioned, the more chaotic, more tense as police are trying to wrap things up for the night.
Yeah, no doubt. And right now, LAPD on tactical alert. We reported that earlier in this newscast. That means all officers stay on shift until they're given the all clear. And you can see why. Not only is there some sort of a police shortage, right, in the ranks too. We need more officers. A lot is happening right here, and they need every officer on duty right now to stay in the area. It's also for the public's protection. Dave Avila was telling that. It's not only about crowd control and keeping them off the freeways and keeping them off the main streets there, but it's also about protecting the public that's out there. And as our camera kind of weaves through the public there, Jasmine, just from what we see here in studio as a peaceful gathering.
Right, not meeting big masses of people or big crowds. And also to protect businesses, as we've seen, I'm sure. You know, this was a decision we didn't know that was going to come down necessarily today. We knew by the end of the month. So I don't know if many business owners had time to board up. Like if they know a protest is going to happen, they've taken those measures in the past to close early, board up their windows. So, you know, there is concern for these local mom and pop shops as well that, you know, they don't want to get vandalized. If crowds do get out of control, I'm not saying that's going to happen, and things have remained calm relatively as far as we've seen.
And what is impressive, Jazz, when we talked about this earlier too, is how quickly this group organized, right? We've seen other marches of this size, but it usually takes weeks of planning, as we saw the Women's March the last couple of years or so. But the group here gathered very quickly in downtown Los Angeles, made their way onto the freeway, got off at Temple Street, and have basically kind of stayed here on First Street between Broadway and Temple. And we're starting to hear something over the PA.
You guys, if you can hear me, there's something going on.
Lauren, what's happening out there?
Yeah, Juan. Someone is screaming. Oh, there's a man screaming at the police. The police are moving over to the side here. It looks like we're walking down past Freehand here. That store on the side, and they are moving down. The police are moving out of this particular area. So,
are they having the protesters
that's what's happening here.
dispersed?
Like I said, you guys, it's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. It's very chaotic. Now it's very quiet right now, but I mean, there's a lot of confusion. People are just at a standstill here. The police have this area all blocked off. Now I do see a car went through. Now we got people in the street. It's it's confusing out here right now.
Yeah,
to
Lauren,
be honest.
where did the head, I guess, the head car that everyone's kind of following,
red pickup truck,
the red
right?
pickup truck, where did they go? Did you kind of see them all disperse at this point?
No, well, now they're on the move now. They are moving now past Whole Foods. So it looks like we're going to a different part of downtown here. The police are at least going. And the protesters are gone. They're out of this area here, or the demonstrators. They have moved further up. So as we keep moving up, we'll see where they are, because there's a lot of them out here. So we'll have to see when we get closer.
Lauren, can you look there towards
right
your
now,
left and
calm? Yeah.
Can you give us an idea of the cross streets where you're at there? I know it's the Whole Foods over there, but more or less.
Sure, absolutely. Olive and 8th Street is
okay,
where
so
we
they
are.
have
We're
moved
walking
quite a
past
bit.
the Whole Foods right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I heard you guys talking about if the businesses were boarded up, and I got to tell you, I don't see any of them boarded up. I don't think people were expecting this tonight. You know, it's not like what we've seen in the past here. But so far, very peaceful. There's been nothing very peaceful. But, you know, businesses, they weren't able to take any precautions. I don't think they were expecting this big of a show out.